Did you stop to start something else? Are you enjoying what you're doing? If given the chance, will you go back to live your dreams? Call us and tell us. Because everything, like somebody once said, life is a struggle. The struggle of man begins at birth, according to Rotimi Williams, who wrote Oedipus Rex, or the gods are not to blame. He says the struggles of man begins at birth. So if you live a life and you think life is a bed of roses, it is not so. If you have dreams to be what you want to be, and the dreams are interrupted one way or the other, don't give up. Your will, your desire, your faith, and your passion are engines that move mountains. Guard them zealously, and you may, just may, with determination and prayer, be able to live your inspiration. So don't give up. But if you did give up, why did you give up? And what are you doing? Are you happy with what you are doing? If you are given the chance, will you go back to live your dream? Marysyntia.
Yes.
Some people are born with a silver spoon. Some are not. So those who are born without a silver spoon may aspire to be something. Maybe growing up and watching things, somebody may see a plane flying and say, one day I'm going to be in that plane. I'm going to fly a plane. But he doesn't have the ways and means to do. So in such a case, somebody like that growing up and somebody who already has it made.
Well, if someone who already has it made, like you said, it's going to be easier for them, quite okay. It's going to be somewhat easier for them to actually achieve something like that. You know, with all, if you're in this world, then you know about connections, and you know, or apart from even the connections, sometimes some people cannot even afford much to even go through the education that will put them in that field in the first place. So it's always easier. Maybe it's not sure or like stamped that you must get it, but it's easier when you have like the finances that pushing you through. But for someone who doesn't have that, it can be quite hard. But what's important is your ability to be able to stay strong and keep pushing, as long as you know that I want to become this and I really want to get to that point in my life. So whatever obstacle I am facing, whatever challenges, you keep overcoming, and then somehow you get to that dream. Not everyone will get to achieve their dream. That's one truth that people don't like.
That's true.
But not everyone will get to achieve it. But what's important is how much you tried, so that you don't have any regrets. Maybe I could have done this and I didn't do it and all of that. But if you try everything, even if it doesn't work out, trust me, you're going to have that satisfaction. At least I was able to. Yes.
Thank you very much. I had a guest some time ago, and she aspired to be a nurse. Unfortunately, she married early. She married at the age of 12. And the husband refused sending her to school. And because of some fears that somebody may fall in love with her, and so, but when she had her first child, who happened to be a female, she said, okay, since I can't be a nurse, my daughter will be a nurse. Unfortunately, the daughter died. So she happens to have a granddaughter, and so she's living her dreams in the, would I say, second or third generation. She's now planning for the daughter to be a nurse. That's determination, isn't it?
It is.
She couldn't be, but she wants,
and that brings joy to you, seeing that your offspring is able to.
And you know what she's doing? She's working so hard. She's already set a trust fund, so that nothing stops the granddaughter.
Nothing can get in the way.
Thank you. You understand?
Yes.
Then we also had somebody who wants to be a lawyer, but doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
So what is he doing? He goes into farming. So he's farming and saving, farming and saving, because he wants to be a lawyer.
Yes.
And I know with determination, with the hard work he's doing, we may one day hear his name as barrister. You understand? So call our listeners can call us now, isn't it? Yes. And please, if you call, like I told you earlier, move away from your radio and speak loud enough for the rest of us to hear, for our audience to hear you. And the number to call
is 090-3648-5868.
Thank you. That's 0903-648-5868. Thank you very much. And let me remind you also that we're streaming live online and on Facebook on askingradio.com. So determination. I also somebody spoke to me some time ago when we first started. He retired as a medical doctor with the army.
Okay.
He had almost the same story as our lawyer farmer. He farmed and paid his way because his mother died at a very early age. I think when he was about a year or two, his father remarried. But the stepmother was not very cooperative. So at a point he had to
we have a caller.
Thank you. We have a caller.
Okay, that is dropped.
Sorry. So he now had to fend for himself. He farmed and paid his way through primary and secondary. Fortunately for him, he joined the army. He was recruited in the army, but in the other rank. Unfortunately, he was working in the hospital department. Do you know this young man started attending courses, and eventually it led him to medical school.
Wow.
And he retired as a medical doctor. Very, very interesting, isn't it?
It is.
What a determined young man. Yes. Life is a struggle. And if you're determined to face the struggles, then you make it. Our friend Jimmy Cliff said, the harder they come, the harder they fall. If you struggle, you can make it.
Yes.
Yes, if you really want. Thank you very much. So call us on 0903-648-5868. That is 0903-648-5868. So Cynthia, assuming I have this wonderful dream to be something and I can't, and somebody says, if you come with me, I will make you what you are. What should I do?
If someone says, if you come with me, I'll make you what you want to become?
Yes.
Well, it depends on who is telling you to come with him, and then he'll make you what you want to become. Because, I mean, we live in a world where people don't really are not really accountable sometimes.
Not honest.
Yes, for the things that they say. So you might want to believe some people, and sometimes you don't believe others. And some of the time, even those people that you think, well, this one is someone I can trust, they just end up breaking that trust of yours. So it depends on who is asking. If you look at all the odds and put everything together and say, is this the kind of person I should actually trust, and then go with him, and he will make me he might help me through that part, then you go through. And also you look at the risk involved. How is this person asking me to follow him? Does he just want to I'll just take you abroad and all of that? How long have I known this person that he just I just want to take you to this place and all of that? So you also look at the risk involved, and then this person that is asking you, like, is this someone I can trust? Is it, what part is he? It's not like maybe someone who is should I say a lawyer is telling you that he wants to make you a politician. You know how it is. So sometimes you just look at the odds, and you're able to tell. There's this human instinct sometimes that you have to follow when you're not sure.
Somebody says read between the lines when he's making those promises, isn't it? But I think trust yourself. Be determined to do whatever little you are doing to support yourself and see how you can achieve that dream.
Yes.
Yeah, rather than trusting another human being. Remember, we're not perfect.
True.
So he might even have the mind initially, but something will happen and it will
change.
Yes. So trust yourself most. Do whatever it takes. Be determined, be prayerful, and work for what you are determined or what you are praying for. Be determined. That's the word. So, were you once inspired? What inspired you? What did you want to be? Were you able to make it? Are you living your dreams? Did somebody stop it, a parent or a peer? What are you doing now? Are you satisfied with whatever it is you are doing? If not, call us and tell us your story. It may inspire somebody. And the numbers to call us, Cynthia?
It's 090 36 48 5868. That's 090 36 48 5868.
Thank you. So if you are inspired, you have an inspiration, please protect it. The moment you let
Hello.
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 Good afternoon. Tell us.
Good afternoon, ma.
Thank you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Marysyntia Hangeior. I am calling from Coca-Cola.
Okay, Barrister Tena.
Hangeior.
Okay.
Baris.
Okay. Pari. Oh, sorry. Tedious.
Baris.
Pari. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You're calling from Coca-Cola.
Yes, ma.
Yes. This is Women of Speed. Even though you are a man, you could tell us your story. It may inspire somebody.
Okay. I am hearing you guys saying something concerning hustling and struggling.
Yes.
Yes, even me too. I am a young guy.
Okay.
But I like hustling and struggling to achieve my goals, to achieve my dreams.
Okay. So what is your dream?
My dream is to become something that one day I will tell people my story. So I want to, like now, I want to be a soldier. But now I want to be a soldier.
Okay.
But now, unfortunately, life is very hard for me because I do not have a parent, do not have a father. It's just only my mother.
Okay.
We are still suffering.
No problem. Be determined, okay?
I don't have anything to do now. I'm just selling this bread.
Okay.
This Alia bread where we pay now. That is my hustle.
Yes.
Even now, my day.
Thank you.
Even now, my day on the hustle.
No
Every
problem.
day.
You will realize your dream, okay? Thank you very much, Pari from Coca-Cola. And he dreams to be a soldier. And he has not been able to be a soldier. He's still struggling. But what do you advise him?
Well, I'll advise him that he's already on the right path by not giving up and just sitting down there. Well, it's soldier I want to be, so I'm not doing anything else. He's doing something. That's the way someone might look at it like, well, that's a small thing, but that's an honest way of making a living. He said he's selling bread, and that's something. Exactly. No matter how you look at it, that's something. Instead of just sitting down and giving up, well, I couldn't become a soldier, so I'll just give up on everything. He's doing something. Advice to him is to keep doing that thing you're doing. And when you look around and it looks like, well, now it's the perfect time or situation in which maybe even if I leave my family to go and attempt becoming a soldier, like he wants to, like it's going to be okay. And maybe the finances involved, he's able to gather it and get to that point. Then
exactly.
Even
being a soldier, you still need a certificate, isn't it? You still need to be educated. So however it is, you go on studying if you can.
Yes.
Get that certificate, and when the recruitment time comes, present your certificate. And if you are physically fit with your certificate, the sky is your limit. Be determined and pray. Work hard for what you are praying for, and you get there. So, like I said, your will, your desire, your faith, and your passion for that particular desire will move mountains. So, Marev, continue to be patient, continue to work hard. You will make it. Also, somebody said she is determined to be a pilot. Unfortunately, she couldn't be a pilot because the courses she offered in school were not science courses.
Oh, okay.
And so she had to change. Sometimes, so I asked her, would you go back and train as a pilot? But she says she's enjoying doing what she's doing now. She's both a farmer and a trainer. So sometimes we may change what we inspired to be. We may change to something else, and we find ourselves enjoying that particular thing. Yes. So even if you come back and say, okay, go back to being what you desire to be, you say, no, I'm okay here. What do you think?
Well, I would first of all start with something about myself. There are sometimes that you don't know that you can actually do something else. You feel like it's just that one that you put your mind on. Yes, because at some point in life, or when I was coming up and I chose the mass communication field and all of that, I thought I could only write with a pen. That's the only thing I put my mind in. If someone told me I could maybe...
You are good at story writing.
Yes. If someone said you could actually try talking as well, I wouldn't believe that. I would not even... I did not even give it a second thought and all of that. But I'm not where I want to be, and I'm still learning and all of that. But to be honest, I'm quite impressed with myself because I did not know I could even do the little.
Yes, you actually reason very well.
I did not know that I could do that little. I only thought I could maybe articulate thoughts when it comes to writing and all of that. So that was like a discovery to me. And I had some people that were try this one, push, they push, try even here and all of that, do this one. And all. At the point I was feeling I don't want to say angry, but frustrated. This is not what I want to do.
Yes.
But then I did not even know when I started enjoying it. So sometimes you don't know that that's something you can actually do, and so it's self-doubt
in you. All you need to do is just
I try it, and then you see it. You see it working.
I had a mate while we were in school. We were all literature majors, and we had other elective courses. And I had my lecturer while we were at tutorial. He was telling her that you write like a journalist. Your English is more on a journalist side than on literature. So why don't you? And she kept. But do you know that she eventually became a journalist?
Wow!
Just like the lecturer said. So if I were her, probably at that time I would have changed my course if I could, because I was more good at. But she loved literature, so she continued anyway, and all of us graduated.
Wow!
But she eventually ended up a journalist.
Wow!
And she's very good at it.
And I think sometimes people don't trust themselves enough, and they just feel like they cannot do this much. Like in other aspect, they cannot do something else. And I think life is a discovery every day. You just wake up and discover that you can actually do something like this. And sometimes maybe you're just forced to do it for one day, and that one day is the day you realize, well, I can actually do this as well.
Yes, that is very true. So we are talking too much. Let's hear somebody. You can call us and tell us what inspirations or what has inspired you to be where you are. What were your what did you inspire to be growing up? Are you living your dream? Did somebody crush it? A parent, a mate, a colleague? What happened? Tell us, and tell us what you did. Were you are you determined to do that which you actually aspired to be? Call us on
090-3648-5868. That's 090-3648-5868.
Thank you. And we're also streaming live online and on Facebook on askingradio.com. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We'll take a short break, and when we come back...
Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices. Download now.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Catch us if you can.
Welcome back. So this is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, Makudi. And I am Mrs. James, A.K.A. Grandma Jighjigh. On Women of Speed, we tell you a story to inspire you. We tell you stories, true stories to inspire you, stories about your childhood, dreams, what you inspired to be, and if you couldn't be what you are, what are you doing now? Your determination and how you are getting along. Call us and tell us. It may inspire somebody. And you can call us on 0903 648 5868. That is 0903 648 5868. I always refer to myself. Growing up, I inspired to be a journalist. My father hammered it.
Okay.
Do you think I'm enjoying this? Well, I couldn't argue with him. So the forms I had gotten to fill and go to School of Journalism, he tore them into the dustbin. And so I had to go back and start all over again. No problem. So today, I'm living my dreams. I'm sitting opposite Marysyntia and I'm talking to you. Be inspired. Has somebody inspired you? Has somebody helped you to get to where you are today? What happened? Did you struggle on your own to get to where you are today? Tell us. It might inspire somebody on 0903 648 5868. And sometimes when we find people who want to live their dreams and they've struggled and we know they are struggling to live that dream, do you think we should give a helping hand?
Yes, if you can, then you should. If you can give a helping hand, then you should, because it's part of that journey. As human beings, it's not all the time that you get to achieve something on your own. Sometimes you need other people's help as well. So if you find someone like that and you're in a position to be able to help that person or even give them a little push, then I think it's okay to give them that hand, no matter what, even if it's with advice. If you have the right word to put for someone and maybe they'll take that word and it's actually help them positively, then you should do that. And even if it's with maybe they're struggling with finances or sponsorship and all of that, then if you're able to, it depends on the person though. If you have that heart, you think your heart is big enough to be able to help someone like that, and it will be nothing for you. Also, you are capable. Yes, it's encouraging to help people like that, because you never know, you might help someone just become something that they have longed to be all their life, and they might even do it well,
and then that person will never forget
exactly
the help you
and even
rendered.
on your own side, when you look at that person, this is something
you beat your chest.
Yes. It's that proud moment for you as well. So yes, we should help people.
Thank you. I never knew I would one day sit in a studio and talk to somebody out there. Okay, I was just listening to radio, and the king of radio called. I called and he said, "Would you want to?" I said, "Yes, I may. I'm not sure." I said, "Why don't you come and try?" And here we are. So my grandchildren will talk. "We heard your voice on radio." I said, "Yes." I'd wanted to do that 60-something years ago.
Okay.
And today I'm doing it. So it's never too late to live your dreams. I can testify to that. And if you think, if you know somebody who is struggling to live his or her dream, and you can lend a hand, please do that. That person will forever be grateful, and you will also be proud to say, I was part of her
that
success.
journey. Yes.
So call us and tell us how your own be on 0903 648 5868. 0903 648 5868. And tell us how it's been. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. And I am Grandma Jighjigh. Grandma Jighjigh is telling you a story, a true story that will inspire you. Call us and tell us your own story. It might inspire somebody somewhere. And we're also advising you never let your candle grow dim. Continue stoking it and you may just be there. Women of Speed on Speed FM 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So Cynthia.
Yes, ma'am.
Here is somebody who actually wanted to be a particular thing. And on getting there, she or he is not able to. What is your advice?
On getting to like the last point of being that thing.
Yes.
And he's not able to.
Yes.
Well, like we keep saying.
Not because something hindered, but she or he just feels that I don't think this is what I want to do.
Okay. Well, now that is a spot where you really have to take your time and think about it. You first of all think about what motivated you from the start. What was it that was pushing you to the point that you came to this extent? Was it external factors? Was it because someone else was telling you be this thing, or was it you yourself? And then when you realize, okay, it was myself that wanted to be this thing, so why am I changing my mind now? You start looking for things that made you fall in love with that profession. If it's a profession, you start looking for those things. What was it that made me want to become a journalist in the first place? What did I admire so much? And then if you see that you're not having the same feeling as you were back then, even after revisiting the memories of how you were able to fall in love with that profession, then it's okay for you. You know, in life, it's okay for a human being to change. So it's possible that your perspective change, your passion change, and you started feeling that passion towards something else. But then if it's not that there was something else that was drawing your passion, then you better find what it was that made you fall in love with that in the first place. And then the moment you find that and embrace it, you are reminded, and then you keep pushing forward to do it. But then if there's something, if you discover that maybe it was external factors, or maybe you just wanted to please people and it's not actually what you want, truly you're not going to feel, you're going to feel stuck.
Exactly.
Yes.
Sometimes for undergraduates, you find them going back to status quo. I also remember the story. There was this guy we came in at the same time. I graduated he graduated 3 years after me. You know his problem? It's not as if he wasn't an intelligent student, but he kept changing courses.
Oh. Today he wants to be this, and tomorrow he wants to be that.
And he ended up being an artist.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but he's finding it so he's enjoying himself now. He's such a big man now as we're talking, doing what he knows how to do best. But it took him every year for 3 years. He kept changing.
Wow.
And we left him behind. No problem. So if you were inspired growing up, but you discover that is not what you actually would love to do for the rest of your life, don't wait for it to be too late for you to change. Look for something. Be determined to be that thing, and look for. Don't let obstacles, hinder you from being that which you want to do. Call us. I'm talking too much. Call me and tell me what inspires you. I don't want to be. Cynthia, don't you think so? They should tell us their own side of the story. We've discussed for too long. So call us on
090 3648 5868. That's 090 3648 5868.
Thank you. And we are also streaming live online and on Facebook on askingradio.com. So there was a time when we had callers even from abroad, as far as Italy and England, calling and asking us questions. So if they are there, please, maybe you have something to tell us so that
We have this comment from Ondugu,
Okay.
Robert Tefa, and he says that's on Facebook. He said, I am by name Robert Tefa, sending this text from Kogi State, and I am determined to be an accountant.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Does it? So your determination, don't let that fire go. No. Your desire, your faith, and your passion for being an accountant is the engine that moves mountain. It will move you. And guard that fire, protect it from doubt, fatigue, and the noise of people who are, what will I call them? Spoilers.
Yes.
So Jacob, isn't it? His name is Jacob.
And that was Tefa.
Tefa.
Yes. His name was Tefa Ondungu Robert.
Okay, Robert.
Yes.
So Robert, be determined. You will be that accountant. Determination.
We have a caller.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon. This is Women of Speed on Asking Radio.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Raphael, and I'm calling from Villa Suits.
Raphael. You're calling from
Villa Suits.
Villa Suits. Yes. So Villa Suites. How is Villa Suites today?
Today is Villa Suits is fine today. Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell us, have you ever had inspirations to be something?
Yeah, I've always wanted to study law at the university.
Okay, law. Are you studying law now?
I just got admission now to study law.
Oh, congratulations. That's a good one.
Okay.
So how long did it take you to get admission to study law?
I finished my secondary school at 2020, and I've been struggling with JAMB.
Wow, 2020. And this is 2025.
Yes, and finally I've gotten it in this year.
Finally.
Wow.
That's determination. How many times did you write JAM?
This is actually the fourth time.
Fourth time.
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations. So your determinations and prayers and hard work paid off, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Congratulations. So now that you're there, what do you think you should do with this gift that you've gotten?
I think it's just for me to work hard.
Good.
So I'll achieve what I want to be. And I also thank God because He has done a lot for me.
That's great. So be determined and never give up, okay? Keep that fire burning. Huh?
Okay, ma'am.
And one day I will hear Barrister Raphael call to what? Call to Barbie to call to what? Or to bench. Whichever one. But we'll be happy and we pray that you will get there. Thank you very much for calling. So our listeners, are you inspired by Raphael's story? Raphael says he's been writing JAM for the past 4 years. He graduated from secondary school in 2020 and is just getting admission to read his course. That's a good one. So like I said earlier, life is a struggle, but don't let obstacles to diminish your inspiration. Your will, your desire, your faith, and your passion are the engines that will move mountain. Guard that fire, protect it from doubt, fatigue, and the noise. And with that kind of determination, success isn't a question. It's simply a matter of time. Just as it happened to Raphael. Cynthia, any last words?
Yes, like you said, life it's a struggle and there are going to be challenges And what I think is challenges are meant to be faced, not to run away when you suddenly encounter one. They are meant to be faced. So when you come in contact with those challenges as you're trying to become something in life, make sure that you're fighting, you're still pushing and not just giving up. But do not push yourself too much to the point where you break and never want to go back to that place where you start hating what you wanted to be. But just take it slow at a time, and whenever you fall, stand up again, dust yourself, and keep moving forward. And one day you may become what you want to be. And even if you don't, you have no regrets or whatsoever that I didn't do much for myself.
Thank you. Somebody once say, if you fall 10 times, stand up 10 times. Life is a struggle. Thank you very much. So this is where we call it a day. We will talk again next week. And we are thanking the King and the Queen for making it possible for us to talk to you. Have you been inspired? Call us and tell us. Thank you very much. And from Cynthia, bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
AskingRadio.com app available on